those sort of situations. Well, I've said that. He completely fumbled it. He's given away a corner here.
Yeah, what's happened there? I mean, I took my eye off the ball because I was looking upfield. Well, he catches it there and then just lets it slip.
Russia just as well, he was not in front of the goal.
That's right, fortunately for him. On nerves in this Malaysian defence. And the thing is, coming into this game, everyone was saying Malaysia the more experienced side and should have that experience, but doesn't seem to be the case very early on anyway.
Will they profit from this? Alfiandra Dewanga gets that well over. Now remember, of course, Indonesia are handicapped coming into this tournament. They're only allowed to pick 2 players from any one club in their league because it is ongoing at the moment. This is something that they experienced in 2016, by the way, which they went all the way to the final, despite that so-called handicap. They have been pretty good value up till now. Here is Junior Elstal, restored to the back line. Of course, he was playing defensive midfielder in the first game. Koglis Raj, his first start in this tournament. Now Shafiq, out wide to Arif. Arif's done well here. Twisting in and out, Asnawi.
Yeah, he's the next big star of Malaysian football, isn't he? Arif Aiman, you can see the quality that he has and how dangerous he can be running at defenders. Twisted and turn. Asnawi inside out here. Wonderful footwork. Credit to Asnawi for recovering. Getting the ball out for a corner at least.
He almost didn't make the squad, Russian. Arif Aiman, he was picked very, very late, wasn't he? Coach felt he had too much football in him. He's still a young man. Trying to get the shots away. Good response here from Malaysia. Now, Badru Bakhtiar's down, touching his nose, it looks like.
Now, what's interesting to me is we've had a couple of errors early on at being made by experienced players. Let's see another look at this opportunity as Fakhrudin panics a little bit, just tries to make sure he gets it away out of play. Anywhere will do.
It was Ezra William, wasn't it? Fell on, or elbow perhaps even on Badru Bakhtiar. He was just going off for some treatment.
And I don't think there was any intent in that.
It's arrowing in, isn't it, to the near post. Look at the pace of Ramai Rumakek, look at that! He has stormed that run, and the pressure he was putting on. Dion Cools, the new man in, of course, and Razmizar Ghazali. Wonderful pace.
Yeah, excellent work by Ramai Rumakek. Wonderful acceleration that put the pressure on Rizal.
Well, that's a poor ball from Karufami. Well, no foul given by the referee. The pace of this game, the intensity in these first 8 minutes, brilliant. Junior Elstal with an important couple of challenges there for Malaysia. You cannot take your eyes off this at the moment. Arif Aiman, he's got pace to burn. Dewanga comes across after Dewanga, who was superb, man of the match in that game against Vietnam.
This is absolutely living up to the pre-game hype. The tempo, the intensity is incredible. Challenges flying in. Nobody wanting to lose possession of the ball, even if they don't have it. Want to get it back straight away. We saw Junior Elstal come in with a couple of crunching challenges.
This is what the AFF Suzuki Cup's all about. It really is. Safari now. Koglis Raj. Little triangles here. We can tell you there is already a goal in the other game. Vietnam have made it 1-0. Win Tien Lin. And this is how it looks. So, Indonesia, no. They need to get... Well, actually, as it stands right now, they're through. To be absolutely safe, of course. know that Malaysians will come at them. There's an early breakthrough for the Vietnamese. Remember, they've got a few goals tonight, just in case. There's the man who has just joined the side tonight, Faisal Halim, who was out with COVID, and Tan Cheng Ho, the Malaysian coach, had said having him will just add more bite in that midfield and attack. He's got Akia on the bench as well. Later on, should he need. Another one he was very happy to have back. 2 Indonesians are down. Ricky Kambuaya has won. Mogadis Warren is also down at the moment. And is that going to be a problem? Rahmat Urianto is another one.
Second ball again, it's physicality. Ricky Kambuaya going into a challenge with Mogadis. I think it's one of those both players have got to go for that. It's a 50-50 challenge.
Well, we know that that game last night, Roshan, was kind of marred a bit, wasn't it? 2 fairly significant injuries in the first 10-15 minutes. Kind of took the sting out of things, didn't it? The game was very stop-start.
Yeah, it was, and that can disrupt the rhythm of matches, obviously, but hasn't seemed to be much of a disruption here.
Badru Bakhtiar with this free kick for Malaysia. Alfredo Dewanga got the final touch on that. Corner for Malaysia. Dion Cools come in from Midtjylland in the Danish league. I tell you what, he's played Champions League football, Russian, in terms of there are more and more players now, of course, playing the trade overseas. That has to be right up there, isn't he?
Yep.
Quality.
Incredible quality and experience as well. A big boost to Malaysia, especially in those defensive positions, and the expectation here with Shahrul Saad and Aidil Zafwan picking up injuries in that game against Vietnam. It was always the case that Dion Cools coming to be a big boost in central defence.
Managed to get that clear. Now this is where they can be very dangerous. That pass a little too heavy. He's still going. Irfan, another very quick player. Witan Sulaiman, was he brought down there? By Dion Cools. Shin Tae-yong is having a real go at the fourth official.
Yeah, you can see exactly what he's complaining about. He's saying there was a tug. There was a tug there from Dion Cools on Witan Sulaiman. The game is so open at the moment, and it's incredible. I mean, listen, I think there was some doubt about whether Indonesia would come out and really attack this Malaysian side. We're seeing that they are. You know, it's not a case of them just sitting back.
You know what, Shin Tae-yong addressed that, didn't he? As that falls to Kongresman Raj. Oh, he's got the shot out! What a goal that is! Kongresman Raj has opened the scoring for Malaysia out of the blue.
That's a superb finish from Kongresman Warren. What a start for Malaysia here. A quick throw and an intelligent run in behind from Shafiq Ahmad that really starts it off. It's a poor clearance, you could say. And perhaps if you want to be hypercritical here, you can say it is slow to close down that shot from range, Rahmat Irianto. But that is pure quality. Wonderful camera angle on that replay. Kongresman Warren, take a bow. What a finish.
Well, he had a superb celebration for his first ever international goal just a few days ago, and look at that one. The second of this tournament. And it's got the Malaysian fans really celebrating in the stands. And there was a goal coming, just felt it. The way this has opened up, and it's going to be another chance here, Ezra Walian. Just seem to switch off a little bit there, Malaysia. Always a bit vulnerable, aren't you, after you score?
Yeah, wonderful response from Indonesia. Again, it's Witan Sulaiman dropping into these areas. It's what I spoke about at the start of this match. They're going to have to keep an eye on him because he's got that freedom to just drop in behind Malaysia's midfield. It's in those areas.
This time, he does grab hold of the ball. gets to distribute it quickly. Karo Fami, who was part of the 2010 side, the only player left that has won the AFF Cup. Look at Arif Ayman. He's giving a bit of a torrid time, isn't he? Punch clear by Nadio. He's still alive is Safawi. Haven't said his name yet in this match. And he's been one of the outstanding players.
Listen, Fakhruddin, as the most experienced defender in that back line, has got to have a word with his younger teammates here. You've got a 19-year-old at left back, you've got a 20-year-old in Alfie Andra alongside him. He's got to be talking to them, making sure they're organized. And guys, yes, don't get carried away. We want to go and attack. We need to get the goal now. As you see with this table here, Malaysia having taken the lead, moving up to second in the standings in Group B. That means Malaysia are going through, as it stands. Indonesia are the ones who need to chase this. But we don't want to let the game, and I'm speaking from Fakhruddin's point of view, him saying we don't want to let the game run away from us. There's plenty of time still. Settle down, let's make sure.
Remember how calm they were and how disciplined they were, Roshan, against Vietnam.
Yeah.
Very, very different sort of game, of course. As they come forward here, Winter, just a bit of a heavy touch from him. Look at that. Ramai went in hard. It's a booking. Ghazali has rolled around a bit there. Did look a pretty late challenge.
Yeah, you'd think. Well late into that one. That is a nasty one. And he's in a world of pain here, Rizal. And I'm wondering if he, because it's a standing leg, he looked at the impact, he looked at the angle in which Rumak came smashing into him. There's always a concern there with the knee ligaments. And Tan Cheng Ho in his standard outfit, his trademark white shirt, black pants, curve to beat Nadeo, guiding it towards the far post.
Irfan's clearance there. Wasn't under any particular pressure, was he? When he passed that ball, when he tried to clear it, it went into the path of Kogneswaran Raj. Seemed a little panicky in the build up to that goal. Oh, look at that. A little tug there on Irfan. Referee has let that play on. Shami just tugged on Irfan, but he's got so much pace about him.
Yeah, I tell you what that tug on Irfan just did. He slowed it down a little bit, forced him wider, so running directly in behind that defense, and gave Badrol an opportunity to come across and help out Shami.
He's done well here, Ramai. Anywhere away from goal is fine for Malaysia. Dion Coombs talking to his defence there.
He's a player I really like, that man in your shot right there, Ricky Ricardo Cambuaya. Give him his full name.
Oh, good, they named him twice, Roshan.
He's got wonderful energy from midfield. Quality on the ball as well.
And this is a weapon they used a couple times, didn't they, Partama? Is there a foul? No one's really asking for it on Ramai. And two men down, by the way. Malaysia are continuing. Look at Shin Tae-yong is going right up to the fourth official.
Wow, I think he's got a case here. I think I can completely understand why he's going ballistic at the fourth official and why his coaching staff have stepped up off the bench in support of him. Because I looked at it and I thought, wow, take your pick. Because the first one, Badrol there is contact. I think it's Ramai Rumakiak initially, and then the second one, definitely, as he falls over. Let's have a look here. Rumakiak, Badrol leaves the leg in. There's contact there. And then this one from Pratama, I mean, if he's not going to give the first one, which would have been a penalty, the second one is a definite foul for me.
Faisal Halim there. That second foul, as Roshan mentioned, but there was definitely a shout, wasn't there, for a penalty. We had a penalty in that particular box that was contentious as well. Thailand beating the Philippines 2-1. That led to the second goal.
We'll just have a look at this again, and yeah, it's an air shot the first time, but look, Badrul's late with that challenge. It should have been a penalty the first time, and the referee's right there for the second one. I can't believe he's not given anything.
Well, it's good to see